Yes, sir. So I'm running late. I am running late to my live today, but that's cool because there's probably nobody watching anyway. This is just for my own personal personal deal here. But listen, I am getting logged in. I'm going to make some calls here for a little bit before I run out to some showings. If you happen to follow me on IG, you will see
You are currently the only person in this conference.
you will see that I did a rant today of sorts about buyer agency and how I feel like buyer agency is going away and that it should go away. And if you want more information on that, or you want to know why, you will completely understand there are other places in this world that have real estate agents and buyer agents do not exist. And it makes so much sense that they do not exist. And I do work with buyers now. Um, and sometimes I enjoy working with buyers, but I do find that it is a dying uh, that side of the business is dying basically. Who needs a buyer's agent when people are house shopping now? We have more time spent in front of computers, and a lot of that time is spent on Zillow, and Zillow gives a lot of information. Their information, to be honest with you, their information is getting a lot more accurate. Zillow is not the big monster. In fact, the big monster. In fact, as agents, we've made it out that Zillow is this big monster. In all honesty, we can be working to make our profession so much easier by just understanding the fact that buyers agents are going to go away. There's no need. A buyer can go onto Zillow, look for a house that they want, find the house that they want. Shit, Zillow will even buy the house from them and list it. However, they are using listing agents. So that should tell you right now, listing agents will not go away. Keep looking for listings. Keep finding your listings in your market. Be a listing agent because as a listing agent, what the value that you bring is the ability to market a home to the masses and orchestrate that time where there can potentially be multiple bidders to bid the price up. Now, this market is crazy. Multiple offers are happening just almost like automatically. Agents aren't doing anything special to get multiple offers right now. However, what you can do and what you can do now is begin working on your skills on how do you create that competitive atmosphere for buyers to be able to do that. And to that extent, we need to learn from what the auctioneers are doing. We need to learn from what the Australian market is doing because they've been doing something that has been working forever. It's the most honest way to sell a home. It's the most honest way to tell what a home is worth is by letting the public be the determining factor. Your home is going to be worth what a buyer will pay. And if you put your house on an auction and you find that house gets bid up to a certain level, that's what people are willing to pay. That's how that works. But anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox and I'm going to start making some calls here. You notice that I'm sitting down again today. My legs are killing me. Had a hard workout this morning. And so I took the time to take a seat today and make my calls. But it's good to have the option to stand up at my stand-up desk right over there. If I was going for longer, I'd probably stand up. I'd probably do sitting. I'd probably move over, stand up, probably do that. Plus, I have my two screens here, so it's a little bit easier. But here I go. Absentee owner prospecting. Absentee owner prospecting. Click the link in my description to
The Magic Chat customer
download your list.
is unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Download your list. You get 15% off. Use discount code Wallace. It's scrolling. You get your list from there. But anyway, hopefully you guys can hear the interactions that I have with people. If anybody happens to answer today, you'll notice my script has changed.
Please leave your message for 95.
And this is not coffee and cold calls, but I have coffee right now. Tell you that. Look, I don't really advertise this thing much. I put it live just in case somebody comes across it, just in case somebody gets. Hi, this is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about 885 Whitney Drive. Is that your house?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I'll update my information.
Bye.
Hi, you have reached Josh with DR Electric. I am unavailable currently. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a house on Hollins Avenue, 20740. Is that your house?
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I just don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm calling because I'd like to offer you a free equity report on that home to see if it will make sense to sell it in the near future. Is that something that you want?
I don't think that's something we'd be interested in.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
That's it.
952.
That's it.
297 1938. Can't take your call now.
That's it. That's the script. That's the one I'm sticking with. You know, get right to the point. Because ideally what I want to do is I want to give them the report is what I want at the end of the day. So if somebody says yes to the report, then there's a high probability that they will be selling in the next few months, right? Whether it's an investment for them or they want to sell it right now, whatever it may be. So with that being the case, get right to the
Call has
point.
been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
They know who I am right up front. And when they say no, you let them go. Oh, just hang up, put it back as a callback. So yeah, that's how it goes. Now, today, I went on the rant on Instagram. I have clients that follow me, yes. But what I'm saying is that it makes no sense that the seller should pay a buyer's agent commission. That in and of itself is what makes it so expensive to sell a home.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording.
Fact of the matter is, it's no longer needed. Once upon a time, the public did not have access to available listings. So you needed that. But the public now has access to those listings. Pretty much the exact same access that we as agents have. So doesn't mean that they don't need us to market a home, because definitely is value in us marketing a home. Zillow realizes that, which is why when they purchase a home, they use listing agents to sell the home. You have to recognize that shift early and figure out what side of the business you want to be on.
Number that has been
Figure out what side of the business you want to be on. I choose to be heavily on the listing side. There shouldn't be, a need for that, because what value would somebody put in purchasing purchasing a home? I mean, in selling a home with you, as far as letting you market it. You need to have the skills to put multiple people in one place to compete over the price of the home. That comes down to your marketing. Right now, as agents, what we do is we find people talk about expired listings and for sale by owners being the low-hanging fruit. In all honesty, buyers are the low-hanging fruit because they don't pay you a dime. Only thing that they pay are the loan servicing fees and activation fees and things like that. And so if you put an ad out there and you get 100 or 200 buyer leads, and then you run it all over town showing them houses, basically just opening doors because they're sending you the house they want to see, there's no point. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no point in that. Like, I get messages every single day of houses that people want to go see. Like, they've already picked the house, or if they have a house to sell, they've already picked the house they want to buy. And if they don't get it, maybe they won't sell their house. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by buyer's agents will die.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this
See, I just got one. Like, I just got a message. Somebody want to go see a house. Looks like they want to go see a house, and they sent it to me now and all this other stuff. And then plus, then they don't have a car, so I'm driving them over there and all this other stuff. And look, like, if my client happens to see this, know that, yes, it's an inconvenience. It is. It's an inconvenience. Like, seriously. So, and she's sitting here telling me because whatever she's looking at is updating faster than that. So, it is what it is. This is what they do, man. They keep on. This is what your buyer clients will do. And if you choose to go that route, yes, is it the fastest way to check? You work with buyers, ride it out until it goes. But if it doesn't, once it changes, and you only have buyers to work with, then you're going to be struck. You're going to be struck.
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 95233423236 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
Hi there, you reached Luke Tarnowski. Please leave your name.
The number 952-346-8941 has been disconnected.
Hello.
Hi, this is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a house on Everton Avenue, 13616. Is that your house?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick call, man. I'm not wanting to take up too much of your time. I wanted to offer you a free equity report on that home to see if it might make sense to sell in the near future. Is that something that you want?
No.
All right. Thank you, man.
Okay.
I got people commenting on my post. I'm going to reply to it because I'm going to pause this real quick. Let me see here.
Hi, this is the Google Assistant. Can I
Setting up a showing.
please leave your message for
Yelena Van Arnhem. Hey, what's up? This is Christina at 952-545-61. Hello, you've reached Jen Smith. I am unavailable to answer my phone right now.
Just want to see if anybody answers today.
Please leave your message for 9523393.
Hello? Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a house on 160th Street West, 6533. Is that your house?
No, it is not, but I know who's there.
Oh, okay. Well, really, I was just calling to see if anybody wanted to get a free equity report on that home. I wanted to see if there was a possibility of maybe selling in the near future.
I could take your name and phone number and forward it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, and your name?
Yep, my name is Blake Wallace. And my phone number, my direct number is 651 366 2362. And
Okay,
my company is Wallace Realty Group.
okay. Is there a specific reason why you're interested in that property?
Yeah, well, no, this is typically, I specialize in working with homes in this area, and inventory is low, and just seeing if there's anybody that would be willing to sell based on the fact that homes are appreciating right now, and figured it'd be a good opportunity.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Hi, you've reached Pete Schrader with Renters Warehouse. Please leave a detailed message.
Renters Warehouse. No, that number got on here. I'll give this a few more minutes. So the beauty of this is that you can jump in, jump out, schedule your time, get out there and make your calls if you need to, and then keep it moving. The post I did is actually doing exactly what I wanted to. I wanted to ruffle some feathers. I wanted to see if people would wake up and understand what they're doing. You know what I mean? Look, the fact is, the way the real estate business is done is going to be determined by the consumer behavior. and right now and forever, really. Oh, I'm going to take this. Hello, this is Blake. Hello? All right. Is that for the longest time, there's been downward pressure on commissions, and has nothing to do with a lack of inventory or if there's a lot of inventory or whatever. The bottom line is that the real estate agent's commission is one of the largest fees on the final HUD.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about a house on Duck Pond Way, number 15717. They hang up. You mark it as not interested. Move on. Anyway, while it's paused, bottom line is this: downward pressure on real estate agent commissions has nothing to do with it being a seller's market or a buyer's market or whatever. And I'm actually not mad about the downward pressure on real estate agent commissions. The reasons why real estate agent commissions are so high is because the listing broker pays both their agent and the buyer's agent. Now, I'm not sure why the burden of all the work that's done to find a house, if a buyer's agent is in fact finding the house for their agent, for their client. When somebody says they found a house for their client, what buyers need to realize is that there's automated searches and things like that are being set up in order to send you these homes. Now, you might get word through networking with other agents and things like that, and do that. And I'm not knocking buyer agents by any way. What I'm saying is buyer agents beware, because consumer behavior is going to make it so that buyers will question the fact that they will actually work with a real estate agent, because right now, part of the sales pitch working with the real estate agent is that it's free to find a home, right? It's free to find a home. The only fees that they're paying are their mortgage fees, loan origination fees, and closing fees like that. But right now, it's free to find a home. They don't pay their agent anything. The agent's commission comes from the seller, the proceeds that the seller sees. Now, does that make sense? No. Now, if there's a finder's fee that is charged to buyer's agent and things like that, the bottom line is this: when sellers decide that they no longer want to pay that and they won't be willing to, and that becomes one of the objections to getting a listing, is the fact that I'll give you the listing, but I'm not going to pay a buyer's fee. I want you to market my home and do that. What do you think is going to happen in the real estate market? What do you think is going to happen to agents? What do you think is going to happen to real estate agents that work with buyers? They're now going to have to go back to their buyers and say, yes, I will, but my normal fee for buying is the MLS co-op fee, which is around 2.5% to 3% of the price that you get for the home. Do you think a buyer is actually going to care about the guidance that you give them or anything like that? No, they're going to think about the money that they have to pay on top of also having to purchase the home. And that's what the bottom line is. I know I'm not making very many calls right now. I'm kind of going on a rant about it, but that post is getting a lot of feedback right now, because buyers agents are getting a little bit sensitive about it. And there's not a lack of appreciation for buyers agents right now out there, especially not on my part. But what I'm saying is that the market is shifting to a time where there will no longer be buyer agency, because of the fact that we have so much different information that's out there to the public right now, that they can at least find the home and they can look at what the home is close to being worth, and what a good price would be to pay for it. So that's what I'm putting out there. That's what's out there right now on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you see it, you want to go check it out. Check out the post. It's a video. I edited the video down quite a bit, but I got the gist of it, and I'll probably post a clarification one a little bit later today, just so that people don't go crying to their moms about what I said. But it was meant to be controversial. But to be honest, it's something that I truly believe is that there won't be any buyer agency. It may not be in the near future. It may be years down the line, but there are other markets where buyer agency does not exist. It's a foreign thing. People are not paying agents to go open doors for them. They're just not. So I don't know. Share your thoughts. You can comment here if you want
You have reached a number.
and tell me what you think about it. For anybody who's watching, but if not, then that's just what my thoughts are. And I'm not bashing buyer's agents. The title of the post might have been a little bit harsh because I said buyer's agents should and will die a slow death. What I mean by that is that you should slowly phase out your reliance on buyers to build your business. You should structure your business around listings because you'll attract buyers that way.
You have reached a number that
So the clarification will probably be needed, but it got the attention that I wanted to get and probably got people thinking. And anybody who comments on the post, then I can explain it to them as well as far as what I meant. But guarantee all your clients that gave you your 5-star reviews for helping them buy their home and how seamless it was. Now, yes, that is valuable.
you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this
Now, yes, that is valuable. That is something that people value. But guess what? It's so valuable right now because it's free. If it costs somebody, let's say they're looking for a $500,000 home, and it costs them $15,000 just to have you open the door and go through the rest of that, all that guidance loses its value right there. Because on top of that, they have to pay closing fees, they have to have a down payment, they have to do this, blah, blah, blah. That is when things are going to change. Is when the objection to listing a house becomes, I'm not paying a buyer commission, and you want that listing, and you have to say that you're not going to pay the co-op fee.
you have reached a number that is disconnected or is no longer.
That's where things are going to change. And it's happening very, very slowly. It's happening with the increase of for sale by owners, things like that. And yes, I know I could be jaded because I focus on for sale by owners and done that stuff too. But at the end of the day, consumers are going to become more educated on what it means to have their home marketed. They're going to see that value, but it's going to be at a lower price. Australia does it. I think the average commission for a listing agent is 2%. The average home sales for right around $750,000 out there. There are no buyer agents. Everything works kind of like an auction. Everything, even their quote unquote traditional sales, works very similar to an auction. People find their home on realestate.com, which is similar to Zillow. They come to the open, they check it out, they make their offers, they get their pre-approvals, they work through things that way. I mean, you can mark your calendar for when I said it and then just see how long it takes for it to happen.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I was calling about 13009 Diamond Path. Is that your house?
Yes.
Hey, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I wanted to call and offer you a free equity report on that home to see if it might make sense to sell it in the near future. Would that be something you want?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
There you go. That's that script.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected. No longer in service. If you feel you have
Getting to the bottom of the list, and you can tell.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. None.
Are your dog going crazy outside?
This is Scott.
Hi, Scott. My name is Blake. I'm a local real estate agent. I'm calling about 7035 146th Street Court here in Apple Valley. Is that your house?
Yes, it is.
Hey, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I was calling to offer you a free equity report on that home to see if it might make sense to sell in the near future. Is that something that you want?
Nope, not necessary. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
We're sorry. You have reached.
See, I'm asking that question that way because I just want to know. I really want somebody just to say no. That's it, and we can move on because I'm going to leave it directly at that because basically, if you give somebody that yes or no answer, people always leave it to that open-ended kind of deal. Like, hey, wonder if you think about selling, if it made sense for you, blah blah blah. Nah, I mean, I like that script. I used it. It worked, but then people jump right to like, what do you think is worth? And they want you to give them a valuation over the phone. And I'm just not in a position to do that. So basically what I do is I'm asking that yes or no question because they're going to say yes to the report if they want that and if they're thinking about selling in the near future. Then once I give that report, then I can circle back with them and say, hey, we talked. I want to know if you saw the report or you got the report. You have questions. Would you like to work with me to help you get it sold? Then you start to move towards the sell and closing them on listing their own. But look, I've been calling here for about an hour or so. Did a lot of talking in between, but I'm at the end of my. Coming up to the end of my my list here. I got about 500 or so calls left to do before I get to the list, and then I kind of start over. And I'm going to start over by continuing to use this script because I like that it just gets to the point. It gets to that yes or no answer, and the yeses that I get are truly, truly high probability people that I can work with in the future. So if you have any questions, feel free, leave a comment down below. Click that link to get your list, your leads that you can call. And you can also DM me questions on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram or anything like that. So look, appreciate you for watching. Be back here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.